MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017. Between the San Diego. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Manuel Margot is at the plate as he watches ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. At the plate, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Hayward is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Will Myers. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here. Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Renfroe shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Mutter ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in now, Chris Bryant. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Swinging away there. It's 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. First offering on its way. Mark Reynolds comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
Batting sixth.
Standing in, Hunter Renfroe. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting fifth.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
A strike, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Now to the plate, Javier Baez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swings through the slider there. The 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Myers is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ross pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ready on 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Stepping in, Austin Hedges. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game from the stretch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, he's really pitching well in this game. All you got to do is look at the swings they're taking. He's got guys out in front. He's got them guessing. He's coming up with some ugly swings from the opponent. He's looking good.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tyson Ross. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Just a tick behind for a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Albert Almora.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
So he sets him down swinging. Albert Almora is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Darvish started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. Just keeping him close. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Nobody out, runner on first. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Has a look, now the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Hayward, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Arenado.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the bleachers and gone. Here's Mark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now he'll bluff the throw to first and fire back to second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Left fielder number 10.
Ready for another
Hunter
chance?
Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Striding in, Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Contreras has it, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to first. Reynolds is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Segura. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Arenado is there, and it's a very... Digging in, Austin Hedges comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Austin Hedges.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping up to the plate, Tyson Ross. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyson Ross.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now a bunt attempt here. Ready for another shot now. Manuel Margot. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there. None out. Runners at first and second. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. First and second now, one man out. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Here's Will Myers. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got two outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone into the right field bleachers. Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. The 0-1 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 12. Mark Reynolds.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Hit to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Myers. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Here's Addison Russell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pitcher number 21.
In now, Yu Darvish. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Fouled back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. John Lackey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hunter Renfroe stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Taylor Motter waits on deck. Now here's Lackey's 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Taylor Motter steps.
Taylor Motter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Ready is Lackey. The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Hedges. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Tyson Ross, a hit in 2 tries so far. Jose Perella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jose Perella.
And Lackey will jump ahead with the slider here. It's strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Number 50 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Leading off for the Cubs.
And that misses ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Number 77.
Frazier. Is going to come up.
Frazier.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Clint Frazier becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ben Zobrist goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Ready for another shot now. Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Ready once again, Gene Segura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner at third here, nobody out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Will Myers. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Hit hard down the line. And the Friars won't let up as this ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2.
And they're just still watching this thing on the infield. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting at it is Almora.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0. Here's Mark Reynolds. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And a ball, 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready is Lackey. The pitch. This is grounded foul. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Anthony Rizzo.
Pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again. Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Jared Kozar. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. Myers is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's Javier Baez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fast.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Taylor Motter steps into the box. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1 from Big John. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Now batting.
At the plate, Austin Hedges. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. High in the air out to center field. Almora is there. 1 down. Now at the plate, Jared Kozar. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering Fernando Tatis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count. And really, he can go anywhere he wants now.
Frazier is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat. And we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Grounded to third. Bryant's got it. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Number 34 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 34.
Here's Addison Russell. 1 for 2 on his line.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way out in front.
2 straight.
1-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder,
and now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 41.
Standing in now, the pitcher, John Lackey. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Tommy LaStella will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Clint Frazier.
Right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Ian Happ will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Happ.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout and the play at first. Pedro Strop comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Gene Segura standing in. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Grounded to short. Russell's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Will Myers. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bouncer down the line. Bryant gonna have to hurry. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
The first baseman
stepping in, Mark Reynolds. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hard hit ball to short. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Here's Chris Bryant now. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Kevin Quackenbush. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Grounded to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tyson Ross. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Yu Darvish. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.